Hey Pokemon trainers, welcome to Training Riolu. Today we are going after one of the Eon twins. I like trains is in the chat. Welcome to the chat. I like trains. First things first, I know Dialga, if you're here, I'm gonna trade you a shiny Meditite. But yeah, I'm excited to find out which Pokemon this is. I don't know if it's Latios or Latias. So let's save here. We got a backup save file. Yo, what's up, Snapesy? We just got done battling against the chat. It was a fun time. We had a good time. Dialga, there you are. Okay, let me set up the trade. And then I'll give you this shiny Meditite. Snapesy Hollow, welcome to the chat, man. I'm glad you're here. Dialga, welcome to the chat. Go ahead and hop into the trade and we'll get this Meditite over to you. Right now you're on your way home. Oh, okay. I was wondering if you were going to be able to get to the battle, but no, yeah, we just ended. How was Piplup Community Day? Where, let me see, Meditite is over, oh, here's one. Okay, sending you a female shiny Meditite. Enjoy, hope she's awesome. Got 1 hour left? Okay. Good luck. Yo, no problem, Dialga. Absolutely. Oh, looks like we dropped 170 frames. If the stream got weird, I apologize. I like trains hates Meditite. Okay. You get to hate whatever Pokemon or love whatever Pokemon you want to hate or love. But yeah, I know it's got that Mega Evolution, so that could be something that's sought after. We're gonna get rid of this mana. What box were we in? I don't know what box we were in. Hold on. It had to be close to here. Pretty sure oh, whoops. Okay. Sorry, let me clean this out real quick. I have so many dupes for shinies. If anyone wants them, you can have them. In Pokemon Go? Yeah, I'm not sure how many Pokemon Go players there are in the Discord. But yeah, that sounds cool, man. Currently, I can't friend anybody up or hop in Pokemon Go just yet. But once I'm back, I'll definitely add you as a friend. Okay. I think we're back. Okay. Now, let's head over here. We're gonna go and enter into this hyperspace. Hopefully, we can see which Latios or Latias Eon twin this is gonna be. I need to clean my room. Oh, okay. Well, I appreciate you hanging out. If you're going, but okay, yeah. Well, you're welcome to come back to the stream. We should be going for a couple hours on stream if you want to come back. Or like, good luck cleaning your room. Okay. Let's find out who this is. I can't remember how to get to Latius, but from my understanding, it's pretty tough to get to initially. So hopefully we can go straight there. That doesn't go up all the way. And I'm not sure if there's a holovator. Let's see, there's a ladder up here. There is. Okay. For Latios and Lati. Okay, he's over there. So we're gonna have to, I think, go all the way around. Oh, okay. Yeah, if we can make it, it looks like we're going fairly quick. If we can make it right there, we should be able to have a pretty decent save file so that we can start shiny hunting. I think this is it. Yeah. Oh, it's a Latios. A Latios. Okay. I don't know if this is far enough away to make it reset. Do you guys know if this is far enough away to make it reset? Because then we could just spam the holovator and try and get the shiny to show up. It does seem to be like disappearing. But we might have to reset, like soft reset. So I'm gonna start soft resetting, but if you guys know if this is far enough away, give me a heads up. Let me know, and we'll just spam the holovator if that's far enough away. But if not, we'll just do soft resets, and we'll get going on shiny hunting. Not too bad though. We found it pretty fast. I wasn't expecting that. Whoa. Oh, in ZA. Sorry. I missed that, Snapesy. Okay, let's see what we can get here. What? Been sitting for a couple hours. Now we're going in for the shiny hunt, so I'm gonna get some blood flowing real quick. Sorry. All right, so since we have Latios, that's pretty cool. We are looking for the minty green color. And I think once we just like get in here, we could hit A and it'll bring us right up. So that's kind of where we're reset. We got plenty of time. I think we use a friendship ball maybe on the minty green color. But yeah. Got the shiny hunt started. That's cool. I'm glad we got one of the Eon twins. So we know for sure next time it's going to be Latias. And we're narrowed down to either Virizion or Cobalion. And we don't know whether or not it's going to be easy to get the next the next 5-star shiny hunt either. But I do need to get a ghost. Oops. A ghost donut. I think we have one. Because when we get the next 5-star resets, like when we're resetting for 5-star hyperspace holes, and we're doing those special scans, I think if we can get Gimme Ghoul, it'd be cool to get like maybe shiny hunt the Gimme Ghoul. That'd be a cool one. Here we go. Okay. So I think it took about 8 hours to get Terrakion. Hopefully this one will get some like good RNG. Hopefully we can get it right away. I don't know how well this is gonna go as far as like in terms of RNG, but maybe we can get it this stream. We started off like strong, get here in a timely manner. Okay. And yeah, I don't know. Is it, if you take the Holovator, is it far enough away to reset the Latios? Are people shiny hunting it that way, or is it, do you have to do this soft reset? That's something I'm curious about. Okay. I wonder what we should nickname the Latios. But I was also thinking too, I need to effort value train Terrakion. We were doing that battle with the chat, and it would have been fun to bring in Terrakion. I think that would have been a fun Pokemon to use, but it's not effort value trained yet. I don't I don't want to bring it into a battle and just like get destroyed. So but that was fun. Yesterday we made it to rank A. Today we got to battle with the chat. We got to use some of our Pokemon that we've had for a while, so that was exciting to see Necro and Sabine back in the party. But yeah, it's Sunday. Holy cow. What do you guys got going on Sunday? I woke up this morning, had some coffee, just relaxed for a little bit, and then we had the 12 o'clock start time for the battle stream with the chat, so figured we'd make it on time to that. and then I figured right after battle stream we'd hop into this and maybe figure out what Latios or what Latios it was, which Eon twin it was, and then yeah, I spend the time shiny hunting. So this will be cool. I can't wait to get that shiny minty green boy, and then we'll be back down to 3 Pokemon left. So that'll be exciting. Here we go. What's kind of funny about this is Bolts, YouTuber Bolts has been shiny hunting a Latios in the last like 3 or 4 streams that he's done. So now we're gonna go head to head on the same legendary Pokemon, and so that'll be kind of fun. I'll let him know. Hopefully he can hop in the chat and I can let him know here. Okay. I think I'm gonna look it up. Benji. I don't think he did. I don't think he's caught it yet. I only was able to watch the start of the last stream, and so I wasn't able to see, but it didn't look like from he hasn't said anything. I didn't see anything in his like Discord chat. People would be going crazy if he got it. You know what I mean? But Benji, welcome to the chat, man. Glad you're here. Thanks for battling. Yo, I'm really excited that you were in there. It was good to see your Pokemon all evolved and powered up. it was good, man. You got on the board. You think I'm gonna get it first? Dang, no, he's got like hours into it. He's been like, and his streams were like 3 or 4 hours. Like, so I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna get it first. I wish. Like, yo, can we get it today? That'd be crazy. That would be insane, man. Like if we got it right now. Oh my, yo, he'd be pit. Can you imagine? Yeah, Bolts, we got the shiny Latios, right? Like, oh my god. He'd be mad. I need to look up and see, though, if this is necessary. Shiny Hunt Latios. Hop on. Yep. Got that part. Okay, yeah, it has to be soft reset, it looks like. Yeah, this just isn't far enough away. So yeah, what we did with Terrakion was far enough away to just kind of like run back and forth to reset. But the reason that you can't run back and forth or take the Holovator up and down is because it's just not like the right distance. So okay, well, good to know. I think it takes a little bit longer. I wish I had a Switch too. Yo, when we were doing the collab stream for the shiny hunt, when QLF was resetting, It was just like reset, reset, reset. And he was getting those resets like 4 times in the time that I was resetting 1 time. That was insane. This is crazy. So yeah, maybe doing this on a Switch 2 would be a good time. Okay. Oops. Hey, I know you and QLF were shiny hunting the other day. Were you able to get any shinies, Benji? This morning I asked my roommate what he thought about the Avengers Doomsday movie. And I think we kind of agree. No, not yet. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, after you get all of Mabel's like research tasks done, it might be a little bit easier so that because you can shiny hunt with a shiny charm, and that increases the odds. Right now the odds for you are going to be like 1 in 4,000 and something Pokemon will be a shiny. So that's pretty big odds. It's not like impossible. I think we got on this channel, we probably got like 5 shiny Pokemon before we got our shiny charm. So it's not impossible to get shinies with the 1 in 4,000 odds, but once you get the shiny charm, it's like 1 in 1,000 odds. Like it's significantly better odds. So, but yeah, shiny hunting is definitely a numbers game, and I hope you you said you were using Gyarados. Like I hope that like whatever Pokemon you end up like warming up to, like getting and playing with and enjoying, I hope you warm up to them and you find what Pokemon are your favorite. I'm excited for that. Okay. We have a 2-star shiny donut for dragons going. And we were able to find the Latios fairly quickly. So we have like 2,900 calories in here. So yeah, we're set up, man. This is a good setup for the shiny hunt. I don't know, it took about 8 hours to get Terrakion, so let's see. I'm gonna guess. Like positive. I'm gonna guess fortunately. I think we're gonna get the shiny Latios next stream. Like, let's do a solid like 2 hours hunt. Yeah, we're gonna solidly hunt it for this 2 hours. Get some good resets going. But yeah, I think I'm gonna say at the end of next stream we'll get it in 4 hours instead of 8 hours. That's my guess. And that's my hope too. Like I hope we get it quickly. Oh, it looks like Piplup Community Day is starting here. Benji, were you able to do anything for Community Day on earlier today? Like from 2 to 5, and then from 2 to 5 there's like the Community Day where like Oh, I don't know if you know about community days. Community days is like higher chances of finding shiny Pokemon on Pokemon Go. And today was like a community day classic. So they on the community day classics they redo like community days that they've had before. And so today was Piplup. They focused on Piplup. So like every Pokemon on the map would have been like a Piplup. And yeah, I'm not sure if I'm explaining to you something you already know. Oh, okay, no. I don't. My bad. Yeah, my MB. No, I'm not sure. It's all gravy here, man. Didn't find it interesting. Okay. Yeah, I feel like some of especially in Pokemon Go, like some of the bigger events are more fun. Like they have weekly events, and it is like they do what they do, but like some of those bigger like Pokefests or like the tours are a lot of fun. Those are like it's amazing how many people are like come out and play, and there's like so much to do. Okay. Yeah, I think Pokemon Go is definitely different when it comes to like the feel of Pokemon, but it's kind of cool. Yo, Joel, I had a lot of fun too, man. Thanks for battling. I'm glad we all like everybody here was able to join. See, and I think it was beneficial because we scheduled it and everybody was kind of aware that it was happening. So there's more people able to hop in. So we got to be able to do something like that again. I wouldn't mind doing that like once a month or maybe twice a month or something like that, where we can schedule a time to play together. I need to like with all these new Pokemon, I need to like set up more Pokemon for battling. more teams ready to go. But yeah, Joel, thanks for being there, man. Yo, you got on the board though, Benji. You got a point. I saw, like, you're gonna get to the point where your Pokemon are like hella powerful, but like you're still at the beginning of the game. So like you got on the board and you were able to beat somebody. And most of us are like kind of close to the end of the game or like starting the DLC or like in the middle of the DLC. So like you were held your own. You know what I mean? That point was hella powerful. I don't think we could do it every Saturday, unfortunately. And there's gonna be certain Saturdays where I have to watch my brother's dog, so I think we could probably do it like twice a month, or once or twice a month. But I'd be down for that, Joel. Like a consistent like battle day, that'd be fun. But yeah, I don't know if we could do it every Saturday. We're gonna yeah, I don't know what Saturdays I even have to watch my fur nephew. But yeah, I think like twice a month would be good too. Like it'll give everybody a chance to like schedule it out, plan for it and stuff like that. And like as the Discord server grows and things like that, we'll have more people. And so yeah, like got to give people time to figure those things out. But yeah, I think we can organize the next one here soon. schedule. Today's the 4th, and I think on we might be able to do like the 17th and the 31st. So like next week and the last weekend. But yeah, let's we'll put it up. CNA. Oh, see ya? Wait, not sure. CNA. Like there's a place where I'm from, close to where I'm at, called Coeur d'Alene, and that's CDA. I'm trying to figure out what CNA is. Unless you're saying like see ya, but N and Y are like way apart from each other. So I'm not sure. Sorry, Joel. I don't know what CNA means. Can you shiny hunt a Trico? Yeah, dude, absolutely. And hyperspace makes it a little bit easier. We're definitely gonna do a shiny hunt for Trico, but I'm probably not gonna do it soon. Right now, I want to finish the DLC, and so that I think that means that we get the rest of these 5-star hyperspace holes, and then I'll be doing challenges for a little bit. I want to finish out like some of those mega shinies that I want. We're gonna have to do some battle streams and challenges and stuff like that, but I think I want to gear towards finishing out Legends ZA, so that way we can start on I think the next series that we're gonna do is play Sword and Shield. There's people that love it and there's people that hate it, so that's kind of an interesting like balance to keep. I'm gonna try and enjoy the hell out of it because I enjoy Sword and Shield. But yeah, well, maybe as we play Sword and Shield, it'll be so much fun that like people can like get a new opinion about it or an opinion about it. Maybe it's so bad that I changed my mind. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, let's go for it. But I remember playing Sword and Shield. I got a shiny Roly-Coly. That was my first shiny, and I was like, "Yo, this reminds me of like Metagross, like how the shiny in Metagross is like it goes from like a cobalt blue to like a shiny metallic silver." Yeah, go for it, dude. Yeah, I hope you get it. In the hyperspace holes, it's so easy to shiny hunt. I know you said that you were waiting to do the DLC, but have you seen or do you know how to shiny hunt in hyperspace? Because I can at least give you some guidance on that if you don't know already. Yo, what's up, Snapesy? Welcome back to the chat. Did you have any luck with Piplup? Yeah, Joel, let me know if you know how to shiny hunt in hyperspace, and we could go over it real quick if you don't. But yeah, Trico is such a good shiny, and I feel like I feel like I've said this a bunch, but like it's one of the, in my opinion, it's one of the best shinies. Okay, 50 shinies, 1 Nundo, interesting. That's rare, and 1 PvP one for IVs. Okay, that's not bad. How many backgrounds were you able to do? So soft resetting is a good call. Like, but I'm more curious about whether you know, like, what it takes to get the donuts, like the shiny donuts and stuff like that. Because it takes a little bit of playing the DLC and finishing out the DLC before you can start getting decent donuts. I'd say after Darkrai, it's a good, or after like the main part of the game, like the second part, that's when I feel like it's best to be able to do shiny hunts. I only found 2 backgrounds. Oh man, that's rough. Okay, well, at least the background's like really cool. We got to rank A. So not last stream, but the stream before, we did some ranked battles, and we went from rank S to rank A. So the last stream, obviously, we were battling with chat, but in the stream before that, I went 2 hours to find this 5-star hyperspace hole, and I was like, you know what? Now that we have this shiny hunt, I need to get to rank A. So we spent another 2 hours like going to rank A, and we made it to rank A. But yeah, that's almost that season is almost done. We got 3 more days on the season. But oh, we had this collaboration stream with Bolts and QLF and Necrotio. We did the shiny hunt, and I got a shiny Drillbur, and so I think I'm gonna hyper train and effort value train a Drillbur to get the Excadrill, because Excadrill is pretty useful in seems to be pretty useful in battling. Yeah, so when you get into hyperspace, eventually you'll be able to start finding hyperspace berries. And it's kind of like the same berries that you normally have, right? Like it goes from like Oran berries, which are like probably the weakest berries, down to like Tanga berries and Kahib berries and like Cobra berries and stuff like that. So you want to get to the point where you can start collecting better berries. Okay, and that's like, that takes a while. So I think get through the story as much as you can, as fast as you can. Like getting the one of the worst parts about the DLC is farming for berries. Oh, cool. Dude, that's awesome. That's an awesome part about Pokemon Go. One, meeting people and helping new people out. I love that part. Joel, it's difficult and it's frustrating initially with donuts. Berries and donuts, obviously they mean something to each other. They're synonymous to each other. And you can't start off necessarily farming for berries, for hyperspace berries, but eventually, you know, like the game kind of like leads you there. So let the game lead you there, and it takes time, but eventually you'll be able to start farming for hyperspace berries. So once you get there, that's when it's like you're freed up to like shiny hunt in hyperspace. So once you're able to make sparkling donuts and they show up more often and you have those like better berries, like you'll be able to farm berries, get sparkling donuts, shiny hunt Pokemon, and it kind of opens up that realm. So be patient with it, because it's a pain in the ass initially to get there. I'd say for starters to farm berries is to start with 1 star before working up to the higher tiers. Yeah, and even then you don't get like the berries that you're looking for. You get with like orange berries up to like citrus berries in 1 star and 1 star hyperspace holes. So it really is a pain in the butt. It really is give and take. But yeah, if you work your way through the story and finish like the first part of the DLC, then I would say you're probably at the point where you can start getting some of those better like 3 star hyperspace holes, and you can probably start making some better donuts because you have all the butter and more ingredients. So it really is like there is no balance initially, and then you get to balance it out like once you get past past I think the first part of the DLC. True, but you get something for the start and farm and work your way to the higher ones. Yeah, yeah. And that's what I was just kind of trying to help Joel because he wants to shiny hunt Trinko. And I feel like you can definitely shiny hunt, when you start the DLC, but I'd imagine like losing donuts and not having berries could get really frustrating, especially like starting off with just regular berries. You aren't able to make very good donuts, and so you have to build up those hyperspace berries. And I feel like if you kind of like get through the story, it opens up those better places to farm for hyperspace berries. So I feel like that's the point. Once you have like 3-star hyperspace holes or 4-star hyperspace holes, and you can like comfortably like beat those or get the things that you need from them, that's when I feel like it really opens up to shiny hunting. So that I was just trying to give him a warning, like don't get too frustrated. You kind of have to let the game get you there, because I was getting frustrated. It was really, really like frustrating to be like, damn, I don't have donuts. I know I need to get donuts, and I'm gonna try and like have content for you guys, but like I'm like struggling on keeping pace with the game. So that was frustrating. And then not only that, I like to shiny hunt, and I like to have shiny Pokemon. And while it's easy to get shinies in hyperspace, regardless whether you have good donuts or not, it's still frustrating to like run out of time on hyperspace holes. So slowly but surely, we're all able to get there. Like it's definitely possible, but initially, just gear up for the frustration, because it'll happen. But yeah, you're right, Snapesy. Like you absolutely are going to get those berries. It is easy to make sparkling donuts eventually, and having those better berries is what's going to help you be able to shiny hunt, and it's going to help you be able to last longer in hyperspace. So even if you don't have sparkling donuts, resetting at the like fly point, just like spamming reset at the fly point is probably a suitable way to find shinies. And then Joel, if you I'll tell you about the backup save file too, but if you don't understand it, let me know. Or this is something I looked up on YouTube to learn. But when making donuts, there's probably certain powers that you want to get from donuts. So like on item donuts, you can get big haul and items berries, and that's a good way to farm for good berries. But initially, when you go to make the donut, you want to probably have like a backup save file at a Pokemon Center. So when you're like gearing up to like farm, or you're gearing up to shiny hunt, set yourself up with a like go heal at a Pokemon Center, and then you'll probably fail like getting the item, the power up that you want from your donut, or getting a shiny from a hyperspace hole. So if you fail, you can go to the startup menu, hit up, X, and B, and that'll bring you back to your backup save file instead of where like the auto save would bring you when you fail a shiny hunt or a donut. Like right now, we have a backup save file outside of this hyperspace hole. So that way, if I end the stream with you guys and I need to do something on the game, I can go to that backup save file and this hyperspace hole is still here. And we still have the same donut that we have and all that stuff. And so I can restart. But right now we have a soft save point. So at this elevator, and this is a good space to be for the shiny hunt. So yeah, it's kind of neat. I was talking with Benji earlier, and my guess is that, or I'm gonna bet that we get this shiny Latios at about 4 hours. I'm gonna say RNG is gonna be kind to us. It won't take 10 hours to get it. I think we're gonna get it in 4 hours. So next stream, I think at the end of the stream, we'll probably get this shiny. That's what I'm guessing. I just wait for before hunting anything until you have a good amount of berries. Yeah, absolutely. And like, I think one of the things that I was struggling with, like while playing, was enjoying the game. I didn't enjoy the game at the very beginning of starting the DLC, which was weird because I love Pokemon. I've really enjoyed Legends EA, but at the beginning of the DLC, I did not enjoy it. But it got to an easy point to enjoy the game. Like the closer, like when you're doing those hyperspace rogue megas, that was enjoyable. Like seeing all the new megas was super fun. Like that was exciting to unlock and find and see what the new megas are. That was really fun. But getting like, it was like hyperspace was tough every time I ran out of calories. Like I remember like fuming and getting kind of pissed off. So give yourself like grace. I think everybody has gone through that. There's like memes about it, and there's people like share the same frustration about that. But there is a point where that frustration melts away. Like the game becomes so much easier to do without those crappy donuts. So that's just a precursor to shiny hunting Trico. You'll get there. You'll be able to do it. The sun is coming out. Okay. It's been like super dark in the morning, like into like the late morning. Like it's been like hecka dark, just like looking out the window, and it's like, oh, I want to go back to bed. It's like so easy to just like decide like, oh man, I don't think it's late enough. But yeah, hopefully the winter will start turning into a little bit longer days. We'll start seeing the sun a little bit more. I don't know, but it's been a dark winter here in Washington State. It's like what people used to say Alaska was like is what it feels like this season. or like the 28 days later movie with all the vampires in the snow. Okay. It would be insane if we get shiny Latios today. Like, I would not expect that. But yeah, we need to dwindle away these hours so that way the RNG gets better and better. We're getting closer and closer. But yeah, we just got our start today. So, man, I don't know if RNG Gods would be that fortunate. I was able to watch ReZero, and I finished, and I'm caught up on ReZero. So it was kind of interesting. There's some really cool themes about life. The characters had names that were fairly easy to remember, which was kind of cool. I think I've like, I don't have a criticism about the show personally, but I think that like it's probably not like a top tier anime like Demon Slayer or To Be Hero X or Solo Leveling. Like, it just doesn't. I don't know if the writing necessarily meets that, but it does do a good job of like touching base with morals and values, and like the character definitely like goes through like some really cool arcs about like who he is as a person. But it does set up an interesting like mechanic where if you die and you're able to come back, how would you redo it? So it's like watching an anime about like Groundhog's Day or something like that. Like, you get to know everybody, and then if you have to come back, like, these things about this person. So yeah, it's there's a cool balance of that. Yeah, I think it, for me, it was like a guilty pleasure. Like, I know the show isn't like the greatest, but it's also something that I really enjoyed and took pleasure in watching. So ReZero is pretty good. Oh, I forgot to mention, I wasn't able to find a anime called Sight Check, and I wasn't able to find an anime called Rate. So I think I'm gonna start JoJo's Bizarre Adventures, and maybe watch something that's more like people know. But we'll see. I haven't decided yet. Oh, I started watching the second season of Dandadan. So I think I'm gonna finish that real quick, quickly, and then decide. So yeah, I think I'm building my anime lexicon, which is kind of interesting. I feel like I'm a part of a pretty big group now. Like, maybe this is the community that I've been, interested in being a part of. Dandadan's in your top 5. Yo, you finished season 2, Benji? I can't wait to see that green Latios. I don't think I'm gonna try and I want it to happen. I want it to show up, but I don't think I'm gonna try and expect it until a few streams from now. But I'm hoping that we get it here soon. You know what I mean? Like, I hope RNG is kind to us. Okay, you finished both seasons. Okay, yeah, I just started the second season yesterday. I think I watched the first episode of season 2. But I think my favorite part of Don to Don so far, being on the first episode of season 2, was the episode with the mother ghost. The dancer, I think is what it was. Like, that story was really beautiful. And there's a couple of things in Don to Don that I struggle with, like, as a viewer. I don't like how rapey it's gotten twice. It's like hella rapey, and it's almost enough for me to put it down. But I was told, that's not how it stays. It doesn't stay that way. So this is why it took me so long to get to season 2. But somebody kind of backed me off of my pedestal of how rapey Don to Don got. So I was like, okay, I'll check it out. So yeah, I'm giving it like that's a gripe that I do have. Like there's 2 scenes that are really freaking like just like taking away like willpower over sexual ideals. Like that's not my idea of entertaining. So to be fair, like that's where that I try to draw the line. And but with the Turbo Granny story, with the dancing ghost mom, like I think the humor is kind of interesting, like it gets better. Okay. All right. Yeah. I've heard the same thing. I feel like I'm gonna I think I've powered through the things that suck about it, but yeah, there's mostly good things, I think. So hopefully it has its redeeming qualities, and it's not as like perverted or explicit, I guess, as it's shown so far. So yeah, I'm excited. I like the characters, and I think that's one of the reasons why it was so hard to like watch her be in a situation like that. Like I don't want people to hurt, and that's definitely a painful situation to be in. So yeah, but yeah, I like the idea of ghosts versus aliens too. Like that's kind of a neat situation. Like the power sets are kind of cool. There's the whole like love triangle situation. I hope they all become friends and stuff like that, because it seems like the boy and the girl will be obviously the love interests, and they'll be close. So I don't know. It's kind of ship the people that it seems like they're signaling are love interests. Go for it, do it. But yeah, seems like a cool show, man. What else is in your top 5? Certainly Solo Leveling's in your top 5. Not a lot of people have seen 2B Hero X, but I feel like that's a top tier, absolutely a top tier anime. Like I feel like it will earn awards for what a cool Pokemon, what a cool anime it was. Okay. But yeah, it'll be cool. I'm glad to be back in to Don to Don. And then just an update, my football team lost. My football team lost yesterday. We had a chance to be like number 1 in our division, and so we lost that seed, that like number 1 spot. But we're still in the playoffs. So if the Rams lose today, then we'll be in second place out of the 4 teams in the division. So I think we'll find out what happens with that today. But yeah, in the playoffs, maybe we'll be able to do well enough to make it to the Super Bowl. So that's kind of cool. We have a chance. So I'll take that. You know, we lost really bad. I didn't get to watch the game because I was streaming yesterday, but when I looked, oh, what's up, My Toy Post? Welcome to the chat. I'm glad you're here. We are shiny hunting Latios. So we found out what the Eon twin was. That's here. And now we finally get to look for that minty green boy. Okay, Jujutsu Kaisen was one that I was looking at yesterday too, before starting Dagon. My gift, level 9,909, unlimited gotcha, backstab in a backwater dungeon. I'm out for revenge. Whoa. Your $90 package finally arrived? Okay. I hope you got the goods. I hope you got everything that you ordered. Congratulations on getting your package. Okay, I don't know what your 5th favorite anime is, but that's a cool title. It's so similar to Solo Leveling. Okay, cool. My brother said that One Punch Man, Solo Leveling is like One Punch Man. That's what he told me. And that's what got me interested in watching it. He's like, you should see it. It's like One Punch Man. And I was like, One Punch Man? It doesn't look like that. So I turned it on and I see what he's saying. Like the character just has like plot armor, you know, like despite like this crazy thing that happens at the beginning of the show, it's insane, like rough to watch, kind of really gory. The character's like practically killed, right? Like, yo, that like he's the only one that gets to have this options for classifications and leveling up his powers and stats and stuff like that. it's like One Punch Man because he's got plot armor. So I'm curious, is my gift level 9,999 unlimited gotcha backstabbed in a backwater dungeon? I'm out for revenge. Like is it like One Punch Man? Oh, I was gonna say, I hope W Anime, not gonna lie, yo, Solo Leveling, yeah. I hope that the Niners do well in the playoffs, because it'd be cool to have a Super Bowl with the Niners in it. Yeah, okay. It's kind of like, okay, cool. Yeah, some of those like, yo, this character is just overpowered. They're the main character. This is the story about. Some of those stories are just good stories to be told, and I think Solo Leveling definitely captured some like majorly good storytelling. I was invested, like, yo, some of those, like the choreography and the sequences of the fighting is just incredible. I really liked like the weird like the vampire dragon master dungeon like world that he goes to was crazy. You know, the portal with the castle was a crazy arc. But yeah, there's some cool. I like the story. You know, I like the world building that they did. I like the characters that there are. I like how the love interest is. You know, it's the love interest. You know, she's there, but they're not like honing in on that story just yet. Like, they're teasing it. They're dancing it around for that love interest to grow, and that's kind of cool. Like, yeah, it's just man, it's good. It's a good show. I can't wait to see some of this stuff like come to fruition, some of the things happen, but we already know like he's not, there's no like stakes for him, but there's stakes for other people. So that's kind of an interesting, like that's a really interesting show. Do, 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 do. Oh, and I think ReZero was like interesting too. Like, what's interesting is like after season 2, I think like obviously there's a story that they want to get to, but I feel like season 3, they're like, this is a lot of exposition outside of like the story that we're trying to get to. But they introducing all the like archbishops of the different sins was interesting. Like I think it's good because it keeps it what season 3 does like way differently is they don't set Subaru up to be like as weak as he was in the first 2 seasons. Like he's already got that level of confidence after failing so many times in season 1 and season 2 that he only dies like the one time in season 3. Like I thought he was going to die again like at some point. And I was curious like, well, what's the reset point? Because that's been a really important part of the story up until season 3. And so that shifted and that was really interesting. So I think they needed that tonal shift in season 3 to set up what's going down in season 4. But I mean, we've already been with the character in very desperate situations, and so I think what they were trying to build is like, now that we have all of these characters to have relationships with, how does that play out without desperation? So I think that's one of the interesting parts of how it changes from season 2 to season 3. And they introduced all these like insanely powerful villains. And I think we're left off from there, like, right? Like that's, we got to defeat a couple of the villains, I think. But we're introduced, no, just one. I think it's only one villain was defeated in the 3rd season. But yeah, that's kind of bizarre. But yeah, I think it leaves off where we're able to move forward and maybe get back to the story that they're trying to tell. So interesting. It was an interesting season. It was beautiful. The coloring, the saturation, the tonal shift. Like I think there was a lot of cool things about season 3. But okay. Uh-oh. I wonder if there was an update. That was super weird. I think we're good. Hopefully. Oh man, that would suck to lose anything. Okay, that's a good sound. Okay, we're looking all right. Whew. Okay. My Switch has never done that before. Okay. Just don't want something bad to happen, especially to this. Like, I don't want these save files to be corrupted. Yo, that would suck. Hmm. I was just trying to imagine, like, I don't know what I would do if I had to restart everything, and I was just thinking about how, how awful that would be. Oh my gosh, dude, I would be pretty bummed out, but I think we're good. We're looking okay. And honestly, like, what a good day it's been. I think I'd have to like work my way back to like you know, like it's been a fun day. We got to have that battle stream. Got to like make some connections with everybody, see how everybody's check in with everybody. It was like pretty good day, you know? Like I think I would have had to go through like some rough losses to get back to like no, it's all right. We're okay. But yeah, okay, not too bad. We're there again. We're good. Yeah. Thanks for hearing me out on the ReZero um, show. I I enjoyed it. Um, Again, probably not like in my top 5 animes, but definitely a guilty pleasure. Like I super enjoyed it person. And I don't expect a lot of people to like get behind that show. Um, but I did. I liked it. But it had a lot of elements that I thought were intriguing too, like the half humans of like I was like like oh dude, I want to kind of explore this world, and they touch base on some things, but they really do focus on the characters. There's not a whole lot of world building, but there is some. Like it's kind of neat when we do get to visit like other places because those parts of the world get built. But it's not like Avatar where like every part of the map on Avatar and like where people are at any given point in time. Like there's songs about bossing say, like you know what I mean? Like you can travel in the world of Avatar pretty easily if you ended up there. Knowing what you know about like Avatar, you know what you know about Aang and his story, you could get around pretty well in that world. And shows that do that, or stories that do that, are pretty incredible, right? Like it's fun having a world built so massive and in your mind, like done so well that you can explore that place like in at any given time, like where you're going there. So that's kind of cool. Um, I don't think ReZero builds the world that way in that way, and I think they could, and I'd enjoy that. But yeah, I think an anime also, it's from the same makers of Avatar, but an anime that does do that is Dragon Prince. Like I know the world of Dragon Prince like really well. There's two halves. There's the human side of the world. There's the whole like majestical side of the world. I could travel there. I could go and find where the dragon that was turned to stone, like Zim's dad. Like I know where he's at. I could venture from the castle that we start at through the gates of I think it's not Exodia. Through the gates to the other side and make my way to the plains where the dragon king was like turned to stone. I could get there. You know what I mean? Like and shows that do that world build so that you're confident in the map and like this where everything is. Those are like some powerful stories being told. I like disappearing in worlds like that. I think Pokemon does a pretty decent job of building the regions. You know the maps pretty well. You know routes 1 through whatever typically. So and now they're getting into like some cool character building and lore on stuff that they've already established. So I can appreciate that too. Like it seems like the world of Pokemon would be fairly similar to our world, just based on how they're starting to get into like countries being countries in the real world. So yeah, that's kind of cool because that wasn't established initially. That kind of built up over time. So like Paldea is definitely Spain, right? And Portugal. And then Kalos, Lumiose, it's all in France. Like we're in Paris, France, in Lumiose City. Yeah, I think they're getting there, and it'll be fun to explore more regions and learn more history. So I'm hoping on Pokemon Day this year, next month, we'll be getting news giving us like hints about the next region or something along those lines. So that's what I'm looking forward to, more cool stories from Pokemon. I'm also looking forward to this Latios showing up shiny. That's going to be great. I wonder if it would be beneficial to, in the background, build a donut that has like level 3 psychic or level 3 dragon or level 3 all types, and maybe yeah, 1 or 2 streams. I hope I think 4 hours. 4 hours would be savage if we can get it. That RNG would be incredible. But yeah, I hope so too, Benji. Yo, thank you, man. I hope so too, dude. Yeah, that would be cool. I think after this, we need to effort value train Terrakion, and we need to effort value train Latios once we have it. I think to me it seems apparent that Latios needs training in special attack. So we'll boost that up. Oh, you like this shirt? Yo, me too, man. Look at that. It's our boy. It's Lucario. Thank you, man. Yo, thank you. Yo, I like this shirt too. We got to use Lucario in the battle stream today, and that was nice. I got to use both Anubis and Miku, but it threw me off because I went to go use like certain moves, and I was like, oh, I've got like a steel move, and I went to go use a steel move, but on the other Lucario, like where my steel move is where my ghost move is, and I was like, oh no, that's not the right move. So that was pretty wild, but it was fun. That was a good time. We had a good turnout. I'll definitely have to. I know Joel was asking that we do it like once every week. I think it'd be probably more reasonable. I saw it earlier, but did not know for sure. But now I see it's a better W shirt for yeah, Riolu. Yo, thanks, man. Yeah, I know I'm cut off like at the ears for Lucario. I'm trying to sit up straight and keep my back straight. I think that's like one, posture is great, but having a healthy back is good for the rest of my life. So I'm trying to not slouch and stuff like that. But yeah, it's funny because the camera only sees like a certain spot on my shirt. But yeah, my brother made me that training Riolu shirt, and so it's like Riolu and Lucario are right here. So that's a cool. I'm glad to wear that shirt because it's like everything else is just blank, and then we have the like logo right there. So that's a good shirt to wear. I need to wear that as often as I can. But yeah, some of these big pattern shirts that I do love to wear also just get cut off on the stream. so sorry. I know yesterday and the day before, I have a black shirt and a white shirt of like Zekrom and Reshiram, and so it's only showing like Zekrom, but my favorite legendary is Reshiram, and he's on the bottom. Yeah, the green shirt is just the silhouette of Lucario and Riolu, and then I have another gray shirt that's kind of a full Riolu shirt. So yeah. that one's the gray one, but yeah, the green shirt's the one I think I need to wear as often as possible. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do some laundry today too. You know, just get some chores done. It's Sunday. It's a good day to get chores done, and we started off early on the stream, so I'll get some chores done, get some food. You know what I mean? Just take it easy. Take her easy. It's gonna be a good day. The sun seems to have come out too, so it's a little bit warmer today, it looks like. I like, yo, you like green too? Yo, green's my favorite color. My brother was asking me, and I was like, I wonder why. I thought it was because I started watching his dog, and maybe they were doing something for my fur nephew. But it was for my Christmas gift. He was asking me like, "What size shirt do you wear? What's your favorite color?" Like, and he asked me like 2 months apart from each other. So I had no idea, and I had forgotten that he ever asked those things. so it was a surprise to get a cool shirt for the channel. For Christmas. That was a cool gift. But yeah, green's my favorite color, man. Absolutely. I wish I wish there was more green Pokemon, green colored shiny Pokemon, but there's some pretty good ones out there. We're going for a minty green kind of color on this Latios. And I was thinking about using a friendship ball on it because I don't think either that or a dive ball. And I don't know if, I don't know. We'll have to match up the color before we go and catch it. But that'll be exciting. I guess I'm anticipating being done with the shiny hunt, even though we just got started. Gosh, there's no way we can finish it like today, right? If we do, like, how hype would that be, dude? Just being able to go up the elevator, seeing that minty green shiny, and just being like, go! Oh my god! You know what I mean? Like, dude, my heart would be pounding. Shiny green Charizard, yeah. Yo, Yeah, Riolu in green. That would be cool. In the Discord, somebody is playing Poke Rogue, and they had a shiny Riolu that was all red, and that was kind of cool looking. But yeah, imagine that being green. Yo, Lucario would look great green. Although I am a fan of the new Mega. Like, the new Mega is really like Egyptian looking, but the color palette on the Mega on the shiny is like purples and like yellows. Yo, it's crazy looking. Like it's a good color. Like Miku's Mega Evolution looks great. Yo, I like Lucario though. That's a good Pokemon, man. I didn't know if I liked the Mega initially. When it was first announced, I was like, huh. You know, like, I don't know. I was skeptical, but I like had to sit with it and resonate with the new Mega for a little bit. And I love it now. Like, especially after using it and seeing it like Mega evolve and seeing how powerful it has been. Like it's a man, I'm still in love. I'm still in love with my Mega Lucario. But yeah, I can imagine. I think when you said green Charizard, it made me think of the shiny for the Mega Charizard X. Like the shiny has a green color to it. I know you have your Charizard, and I think you have Mega X. But yeah, that Mega Evolution, the one that you have, if you get a shiny Charmander or a shiny Charizard and you Mega Evolve it into Mega X, it does get like this it's more green than it is blue. So I'd say greenish color to it, and it looks awesome. Like the flames coming out of its mouth are all blue. Like it looks so cool. And then the wingspan is red. I think with that green color, and it's a good looking shiny, dude. So I can't imagine a green Charizard. I have imagined a green Charizard before, and I think that's a cool color. If it was going to be shiny, and it would make sense more. I think it would make more sense to like the yellow Charmander. It's like yellow Charmander, yellow Charmeleon, and then when it evolves, maybe having like a straight up green color would be kind of neat. But yeah, no, it's I don't know. The black and the red is good too. Like that's a solid solid shiny. Yeah, I hope you find, because there's some pretty cool shinies out there. And I know I keep saying like Trico's the best one and Hawlucha is the best one, but honestly, it's all a matter of your opinion. So I hope you find like the Pokemon that you love and the shinies that you love about each Pokemon. Yo, I'm excited for your Pokemon journey. Your new favorite Pokemon is Shiny Gyarados. That's such a good shiny too, dude. Oh man. Let me tell you. So yo, QLF, what's up? Thanks for hanging out, man. All right, I'm gonna tell Benji the story of Gyarados. Okay. So yeah, in 1996, Pokemon came out. Yeah. Um, in the anime, we were introduced to Magikarp. Uh, in the games, one of the first things that in the game that you can do is make it to a Pokemon Center before Mount Moon, and there's a shady guy standing in the corner, and he says, I'll give you a Pokemon for $500, and he can sell you a Magikarp for 500 Poké-Dollars. So that's how we're introduced to Magikarp in the show. In the games, it's just this like nothing, right? It's a nothing burger of a Pokemon. It's this terrible, awful, flopping around Pokemon that is useless. And so they go hard on that. Like, Pokemon has never let up on how useless Magikarp is. So in the anime, one day, James is so pissed off that Magikarp is so useless, it can't even swim to help them like get their boat out of the water. He gets frustrated and like kicks his Magikarp. And the Magikarp flops into the ocean and it looks sad. And James is just like telling it how useless it is. And then it starts glowing. And it's like, huh? And it glows and turns into a Gyarados. And James's Gyarados calls forth like a slew of Gyarados. And the Gyarados cause like this tornado and this storm. And so it's one of the first times that Team Rocket goes blasting off again. But it's like this crazy Gyarados like tornado storm in the middle of the ocean. And it called the storm rolls in through the... Yo, we were introduced to Gyarados in like an amazing way then and there. But I want to say in the Johto region, in Pokemon Gold and Silver, there's this amazing story that happens for Gyarados also. In Gold and Silver, your character, technically it's Gold. His real name is Ethan, right? And I'd say his rival is always Silver. So Ethan and Silver are the two characters that start the game. And I'd say Ethan is the protagonist, and I guess Silver would be the antagonist mostly. But technically Silver is also a protagonist, but I'm not going to get into that. So anyway, it's crazy. You choose your Pokemon, and then Silver steals his Pokemon from the professor in the first route. And so you're sent on a journey to collect Pokemon from the professor, and you love the lore and the stories. I'm listening. Yeah, man. Absolutely. I'm glad to rehash this, and I'm doing this for your love for Gyarados. So bear with me. So as a Pokemon trainer, you're filling in your decks, and you go to the next town, and they introduce you to like how the town is set up, and you learn about Pokemon centers, you learn about the Poke Mart, and then the lady tells you about Pokemon gyms. And so you start your journey to becoming a Pokemon master. And all the while, you have this rival who stole his like starter, who comes at you like a bully. He tears you down, tells you you're awful. And I don't know about most people, but I was able to beat Silver in every frickin' battle, because I would stay in Route 1. I'd level up my Pokemon to at least level 10 before I go into the next town. So that was me. That's how I played. But like, so you go through, while you're collecting gym badges, while you're dealing with your rival at different points in time. I kept beating him. I don't know canonically. I think Silver probably is a little bit more tough than Ethan might be initially. But yeah, you go through, you earn your gym battles, you become a stronger trainer, but you find out that Team Rocket is selling Slowpoke tails for profit. So they're cutting Slowpoke's tails off, and they're selling them for food. So you go to stop them, and you gain the trust of a Pokeball maker named Kurt. Kurt goes to different trees and finds apricorns, and he's able to make Pokeballs out of the different apricorns. And that's where friend balls come from. That's where heavy balls come from. That's where lure balls come from. Like, you're able to collect all the apricots in the game too, and bring apricots to Kurt, and you're able to get these different types of Pokeballs. So that's really cool. So you gain the trust of Kurt. He tells you some information, and you move on with the story. So now you know Team Rocket is a part of the world. And as narratively speaking, as the consumer, you have already beaten Red and Blue, and you know Team Rocket is bad news, right? But you defeated Giovanni. Like, you stopped Team Rocket. Like, narratively speaking, so you know now that you're playing Gold and Silver, that Team Rocket selling slow poke tails, it's like, oh man, this is the bad guy. I'm gonna stop them. So, and as you go throughout the game, you find out that Team Rocket, they don't have their leader. Team Rocket is operating they are not operating with Giovanni. Okay? So there's a point in the game where you get to the Lake of Rage. What's happening at the Lake of Rage is there is a building that you go into. Now, canonically, like, as far as the manga and as far as the storytelling goes, Ethan, right, joins forces with Lance, who is a member of the Elite Four, and he's also a member of the Elite Four from Kanto. So you know Lance, narratively speaking, also, and you know he's a powerful dragon trainer. So Lance enlists you, Ethan, to go and stop Team Rocket at the Lake of Rage, because they are using this building, which is like it's a power grid. The building is like a it's a plant. It's an electric plant. And so it's a power grid for Johto, and they're using Pokemon they're like overusing Pokemon to power up this power grid. And it's causing the waves that are happening from this power plant are causing Pokemon in the Lake of Rage to like go crazy. Okay? So Lance wants to help stop Team Rocket. But one of the main things that people around the towns are saying is that there is a red Gyarados in the Lake of Rage. Hey, I like trains. Welcome back. So there's so Team Rocket is overusing Pokemon in the power grid. The waves are disturbing Pokemon in the Lake of Rage, and townspeople are saying there's a red Gyarados attacking boats, attacking fishermen, attacking people in the Lake of Rage. And so as Ethan, you go and join forces with Lance, and you destroy, Lance uses his Dragonite, you're using your Typhlosion or whatever Pokemon you choose, and you go and destroy Team Rocket, and you save all the Pokemon that they're using to like disturb the Lake of Rage. But after you're done defeating Team Rocket, Gyarados approaches you because the waves have stopped, and so you get to encounter the very first shiny Pokemon in Pokemon that was it's canonically introduced. You meet the red Gyarados of the Lake of Rage, and you get a chance to catch it, and it's the shiny Pokemon that has stayed that design the entire time. So now you can have shiny Magikarp now, and when it evolves, it turns into a red Gyarados, which is like canonical to the story of what happens in Johto. So I hope you enjoyed that story, because that's the history behind the shiny Gyarados, and that's a story that was canonical to Pokemon, and it's one of the only like shiny Pokemon that gets a canonical story like that. So yeah, man, Gyarados is super cool. The shiny's awesome, and I'm you said that that's your favorite shiny Pokemon, so man, I hope you can have a greater appreciation, because your first shiny love, the shiny that you have love for, was one of Pokemon's first love for shinies too. So man, congrats on Gyarados and that being one of your favorite Pokemon. Thanks, QLF. I like train. Sorry it was gone for super long. No worries, man. No worries. And it's cool too. Later, you find out that Giovanni did in fact give up on Team Rocket, but Celebi is like a time. The powers of Celebi is like he can travel through time, so he takes you to a point where Giovanni is giving up on Team Rocket, and people say that Giovanni like killed himself in that scene, but that's not true. It's not canonically true that Giovanni like kills himself. So Team Rocket is operating separate from Giovanni throughout your gameplay, and what you find out canonically is that Silver is Giovanni's son. So, bum bum bum. I don't know what to use my Sparkling Electric level 3 on. Oh man, that's a good I know I need Pikachu. I'm not sure if you do. I like trains. 10 out of 10 storyteller. Did not know I was in the story. Yeah, dude. Or Psychic 3. Yo, if you don't have the I need this. I need that donut. Can I have that donut? I need to I have a Psychic 2 or a Dragon level 2 donut for Latios. So a Psychic 3 would be great. But yeah, I would say, like, personally, I'd probably go for Toxtricity or Tynamo or Pikachu. Yeah. Psychic 3, I don't know if you have Latios already, but obviously Latios is a good Psychic donut user. I would save that donut for Latios. But yeah, I know Munna has a really cool shiny. It's yellow with the blue flower patterns. Oh, you have them all. Okay, yeah. You probably showed. I think you probably showed up with some of your shiny Pokemon in the battles earlier. Yeah. You haven't gotten Munna. Yeah, the flower pattern on Munna is really cool when it's shiny, because there's a really bright blue on top of the yellow. Like the pink turns yellow, and it's kind of like it's almost like a piss yellow. But like the flowers, the purpley flowers turn blue, and that's a pretty cool shiny. But I think it's less cool when when it evolves. I personally, I know. Yeah, I don't know. You decide. That's up to you. Oh, but yeah, Meowstic gets its Mega Evolution. I don't know if you want to use it on Meowstic or Esper. I feel like now that Esper is way more powerful, that it has a Mega Evolution, that's something I'm gonna probably shiny hunt. Yo, I don't know why it was so bulky. I think it was that barrier. Oh, you have no shiny legends yet? Okay, yeah, I'd probably save that for either Latios or Latias. Personally. You got Meowstic in the first DLC shiny hunt. Yo, that's awesome. Did you already, in the first shiny hunt, did you already know that Meowstic had a mega evolution? Because I went into that rogue mega battle and I was like, what? I was just like blown away. Yo, that was so cool. It was fun talking about gold and silver. I miss that game. I would have really liked a Legends games to talk about Johto. Not that, it's not like too late for any of that. We could probably definitely get a Legends Johto type game. We could definitely get a Legends like Unova. There they practically were giving us like what a Legends Kyogre Hoenn game would be like when they were telling Ansha's story. But yeah, it'd be cool. It'd be cool to see. Like honestly, there's so much lore in Pokemon. It'd be cool to see any Legends game go back to the past, do some stuff in the past. But also, now that we know that Legends games can be in the future, it's cool to, these stories can be anything. And so it's exciting to see, like, to know where they're going to go with the next Legends game. I hope we get an announcement in February talking about, like, what the next projects are for the main series games. Legends Time Lord. I think it'd be called like Legends Celebi or something along those lines for Johto, or Legends Johto maybe. Yeah, I don't know what what it would be called. Time Lord is funny. We get a Doctor Who showing up. It was after its rogue. Okay. Hey, I like trains. Thanks for showing up during the battle stream. That was a lot of fun. Okay, I'd say for this stream, we got about 10 more minutes. Maybe the shiny will show up. My guess and like my feeling is that we're gonna get it within the 4 hours. So I think next stream, closer to the end of the stream, we'll probably Celebrity is a Time Lord. We'll probably get the shiny Latios like closer to the 4 hours, I'm guessing. That's my guess and my hope. So I hope that's what's going to happen. We'll see. It probably needs another like close to 10 hours to get the shiny. Because I think we're at 1 in 4,000 odds. I think. But I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully, we'll be able to get this next stream. But yeah, I think let's go for 10 more minutes. I don't know if we're going to get, I don't think we're going to get the shiny, but I'll end this stream for 2 hours and then we'll come back at it tomorrow. So just wanted to give you a heads up that we're going to end the stream in about 10 minutes. Oh, sorry. I like trains. I just wanted to give you guys a heads up because we've been resetting for a little while, and I just want we were able to tell a cool story, and the sparkling boosts it. Oh, okay. Do you know what the odds are then? I haven't heard anything about like what the odds might be. I'm using a level 2 Dragon Donut. Oh, really? Okay. I wonder why these shiny hunts take so long then. Because it's like 10 hours to get a shiny to show up. That seems to be the consensus. 1 out of 686? Yo. I'm certain that we go through like that Terrakion hunt. We spent 8 hours doing that. We certainly went through 600 resets easily. With it before 8 hours. Right? Right, right. Okay, 1 out of 686 for Latios. Okay, cool. Well, yeah, we might get this fairly soon then. I don't know. It's like, if I don't get it soon, if I don't get it in the 686, major skill issue. We're just not doing it right. Oh, my tummy's growling. It was like, I think I'm gonna make some lasagna today. I need to do laundry and make lasagna. Probably, I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna start taking down Christmas, but I know this week I'm gonna take down the Christmas tree and put away the Christmas decorations. Definitely want to get that done. We're in the first week of January, and so for me, it's like I gotta get that knocked out. I don't know how you do. You guys leave your Christmas decorations up for a little while? There's some cool, like, I really like the lights. There's like this cool little cosmic thing that's like floating all over the ceiling, and I really enjoy that. I wish that would stay, but it's just I don't know. It's a Christmas decoration, so we'll put it away. No Christmas decorations. That's fair. Okay, if you had Christmas decorations, would you put it away? Would you wait for a little while, or would you put it away in the first week, or what time frame do you think you would give yourself to put it away? That's funny. Yeah, I know QLF. Run from the sunlight, trick you not. I think if there was decorations that I could keep up like year round, I'd probably want to have Halloween decorations. All year round? Okay, yeah, yeah. I think if I was to have, yeah, Halloween decorations would be like the choice decorations that I would leave up. And then just like when certain holidays came up, just kind of like give some like sprinkling of other holidays in there. like like have like cobwebs and like pumpkins and stuff like that normally, but then like on Christmas like put up like a black tree with like orange and purple lights with spiders and stuff like that instead of like Christmas. Yeah. On like St. Patty's Day, just like get some leprechaun hats for the skeletons around the house. Yeah, I don't know. Easter instead of Christmas instead of Easter eggs, put out like candy for like Halloween themed Easter eggs. Yeah, that's a fun idea. But I'd probably want to own like a castle before doing something like that. Like have a castle with. Hmm, speaking of Halloween, um, have a castle with like you know pillars and like stairwells that go all the way like up to different like para. No, I don't know the word. I was gonna say parasects, but that's a Pokemon. Parapets, towers, towers. That go up to like overlooking the land, you know, and then decorate everything like Halloween. Yeah, it would have to all be gothic. But yeah, without that, I guess, you know, it doesn't really work thematically or aesthetically. Hey, Mania Destructix. Mania Destructix, welcome to the chat. Hey, yo. We're about to end the stream in 3 minutes. We're just trying to get some last resets out for the shiny. See if we can get it before the end of this 2 hours. But thanks for being here. Feel free to subscribe, and we'll be doing 2-hour streams pretty regularly. I try to stream every day, so I'd love to have you here in the chat. That'd be great. And you're welcome to join the Discord server too. That's up in the that should be pinned up in the chat. But yeah, welcome to Training Riolu. That's a fun name, Mania Destructix. Let's do like 2 more resets, yeah. Get that minty green boy in 2 hours. That'd be awesome. Man, 686. Like we've had to, so we've been resetting for like 2 hours. So we've had to do like about, I'd say like every 2 minutes we probably do about 3 resets, yeah? Yeah, no, thank you. I appreciate the support. Like, thanks for being here. It's a pretty fun channel. We've earlier today we had a battle with chat, and it sounded like people wanted to do that more often. So we might do that like twice a month, and I'll definitely be posting announcements in the Discord, and I'll be announcing it on stream. So if you don't have Discord, I'll absolutely give announcements for things like that. I Like Trains is one of our chatters. He doesn't have Discord, and he was able to battle with us today, so that was pretty cool. Yeah, it was fun. It was a fun time. It was kind of cool because I lost my ass on some of those battles and could not win. But then I think I got second place a few times. So we had a little bit better time. I don't know. It was fun though. I think we were all different levels of battling. There was somebody named Father Elmo who came in and was just like winning every single, getting 18 points or like 10 points. It was pretty good. And I think on the last battle, we were able to kind of gang up on Father Elmo. And so we took him out, took him down a little bit, but he still got first place. Okay. I think this is going to be the last reset. Yo, Father Elmo was insane. I need to get some Pokemon like leveled up and trained. So I'm going to need to earn Poké Dollars. That's one thing that I need to do. And then we could effort value train, IV train, and get some better Pokemon out there. Not that we don't have decent Pokemon, but I think that's where we're at with we're just at decent. So, okay, this should be the last reset. I think I'm going to call it here. I'm going to do some stuff today, get some food. I hope you guys are enjoying the rest of your weekend. Oh, QLF, I could not find Psycheck or Rate the animes. I meant to tell you that. Like, I was looking it up. I might have spelt it wrong. So if you could message me in the Discord, like the spelling of those animes, then I can get them looked up. But yeah, I finished ReZero. I'm starting and finishing Dawn to Dawn. I think I'm gonna watch that tonight and watch some Dawn to Dawn and finish that up. But yeah, I don't know what I was thinking and considering my next anime to be JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. So maybe we watch that. But hey, I'm gonna head out, guys. Thank you for being here today and enjoying and participating in the earlier stream where we're battling our chat. and then shiny hunting with me today, and discovering that we finally have Latios, and now we can shiny hunt it. So thank you for hanging out. Thank you for letting us do some story time. And I will look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow. I'll try and come up with another story to talk about because that was a lot of fun. And we will pick up where we left off today. So see you guys tomorrow. Don't forget to level up. Hope you have an awesome day. Enjoy your weekend, and we'll see you on the next stream. Bye.